can we do one example? We want to reduce levels. We want to reduce levels using the two methods. So, want to reduce levels using the two. So we want to reduce levels using the two methods. So we can start by the height of collimation method. So we can have one example. We can have one example. So we can have one example as so we have our columns. So our columns, the first column is the back side. So we have the back side, the first, the intermediate side, the first side, the height of instrument or the height of collimation. Then at the last we have the reduced level. Then we have the remarks. So the data is 2.475. We have 1.667. So that is the first row. -2.070, negative 2.538. Then we have 2.960, negative 3.375. We have 2.350. Then lastly 3.105. We have that. So that is our data. And as we were introducing leveling, we say that the place where we have the foresight, we have a foresight and a backside, we say that is the change point. So you go and remarks. So the remarks here is the change point. We have another change point. We know that we have two change points there. So they say that the benchmark. So the benchmark is 13. So we have been given benchmark as 1345.018. 1345.081. So we want to reduce. We want to know each to reduce these levels. We want to know each and every point where what the reduced level is. What is the formula? The formula for finding reduced level is equals to height of collimation minus backside stroke foresight stroke intermediate site. So this is the formula for finding a reduced level is the height of instrument or height of collimation minus the backside stroke the foresight stroke the intermediate site. So so let me find my calculator. So the first thing you do you can start, you can do some tricks that I can teach you. So let's label this part. So let's label these points. So we can say at the remarks, so at point A is the benchmark, yes? Point A is the benchmark. So point B, then point C, at B, then at CP1, that's the first CP. Then we have at the change point 2, then we have at point D. So at point A, which is the benchmark, we have been given the reduced level as 1345.018. So it is 1345.018. So we can start calculating. So we can start by saying at point A. So at point A, we have the reduced level as 1345.018. Then we have a backside. We have a backside of 2.475. So we don't have the height of instrument. So we want to find the height of instrument. So from the formula, we say that the formula is reduced level is equals to the height of instrument minus backside, foresight, or intermediate side. So in our case, we want to find the height of collimation. So height of instrument or height of collimation is equals to reduced level plus when the backside crosses the equal sign to become plus the back plus the backside. So what is the reduced level? It is 1345.018 plus 2.475. So the height of instrument at A is 1345.018 plus 2.475. So it is 1350.493. So the height of instrument is 1350.493. So at point A, the height of instrument was that. But we've not changed the height of instrument. So the height of instrument will use this. We'll use 1350.493 up to the last reading. The foresight. So 1350.493, 1350.493, 1350.493. So after we read the last reading, which is the foresight. So we read this. After reading the foresight, we changed the instrument. So meaning from this point, meaning from the change point 1, we'll have another height of instrument. So can we continue at so that one was at point A. So at point B, it's a small b. So at point B, we have what? We have the height of instrument, which is 1350.493, and we have an intermediate site. We have an intermediate site of 1.667. So we want to get the reduced level. The reduced level is the height of instrument minus backside or foresight or intermediate side. So we have an intermediate side and we have the height of instrument. So it is it will give you 1350.493 minus 1.667. So minus answer minus 1.667. It is so the reduced level at point B is 1348.826. 0.82.826. So that is the reduced level at point B. So what about at point C? So it is at point B is 1348.826. So what about point C? So point C we have the reduced, we don't have the reduced level. At point C, we have the height of instrument as 1350.493 and we have an intermediate side of 2.070. So what is the reduced level? The reduced level from the formula is the height of instrument minus the intermediate side. So it is 1350.493 minus 2.070. So it is 1350.493 minus 2.070. So it will be the reduced level is 1348.423. So at point C, the reduced level is 1348.423. So at the change point, at the first change point, so at the change point, we want to get the reduced level. So at change point 1, we have, so because I'm saying A because we have a foresight and we also have a backside. So we have the height of instrument as 1350.493 and we have a foresight which is the last reading. So the foresight at negative 3.375. So what is the reduced level at CP 1? So we have the reduced level is, we have the reduced level as the height of instrument which is 1350.493 minus the foresight. So it is minus negative 3.375. So 1350.493 minus into bracket negative 3.375. Close the brackets. So it is the reduced level is, so the reduced level at change point is, change point 1 is 1353.868. So the reduced level at change point 1 is 1353.868. So we have the reduced level as 1353.868. So we want to get the height of instrument that was used to take the first reading, which is the backside. So at the change point, at change point 1, so B we have the reduced level as 1353.868. Then we have a backside of negative 2.538. So what is the height of instrument? So the height of instrument from the formula, reduced level is equals to height of instrument minus backside or foresight or intermediate side. So height of instrument is the reduced level plus backside. So reduced level is 13 53.868 plus negative 2.538. So the reduced level is 1353.868 minus 2.538. So the height of instrument is 1351.33. So the height of instrument is 1351.33. So this height of instrument, we have taken the back side and we also have a foresight. So at change point 2, so we have said that at change point you'll have A and B. So at change point 2, so for A, first of all, you have the height of instrument, which is 1351.33. And you also have the foresight as 2.350. So what is the reduced level at that point? So the reduced level is height of instrument minus foresight. So 1351.33 minus 2.350. So the height of instrument is 1348.98. Oh, the reduced level, sorry. So the reduced level is 1348.98. 1348.58. So at change point 2B, so we have the reduced level as 1348.98, and we also have a back side. So we want to get the height of instrument. So we have the back side as 2.960. So it is the height of instrument. Height of instrument is reduced level plus backside. So it is 1348.98 plus 2.960. 1348.98 plus 2.960. So the height of instrument is 1351.94. So at change point B, we have a height of instrument of 1351.94. So the height of instrument has 1351.94. So this, when the height of instrument was 1351.94, we had a back side and we also have a foresight. So at D, what do we have at D? So we have the height of instrument as 1351.94, and we also have a foresight of 1351, a foresight of 3.105. So what is the height of, what is the reduced level? We say that the reduced level is height of instrument minus foresight, backside, and intermediate side. So reduced level is 1351.94 minus 3.105. So 13 minus 3.105. So the reduced level is 1348.835. So the reduced level is 1348.835. So we have reduced the data using the height of collimation method. So we say that the height of when you want to use the height of collimation method, the reduced level is equals to height of instrument, which is also called the height of collimation, minus the back side or the foresight or the intermediate side. So the last reduced level we have is 1348.835. So I want us to do use another method of reducing levels. We want to use another method of reducing levels. So we want to look at the rise and fall method. We want to look at the rise and fall, method. So we want to look at the rise and fall method. So we know how to book a rise and fall. So we'll have a column of rise and a column of fall, then a column of reduced level, then the remarks. So at the remarks, we had the BM as 1345.081. In this case is 1345.081. So the BM is 1345.081. 45.081. So the first thing we should do is know that you are using the rise and fall method. So we want to reduce the levels using the rise and fall method. So we need to remarks. So this is at point A, at point B, at point C. Then here we have the change point and a change point and at point D. So we have change point 1 and change point 2. So the formula of finding the reduced level at rise and fall, we have, so reduced level at the bottom, this level at the bottom is equals to reduced level at the top minus fall, or plus rise. So if you get a rise, you add to the reduced level at the top, but when you get a fall, you subtract from the reduced level at the top. So how do you find a rise or a fall? So we subtract each reading from the previous reading. So subtract, when you subtract each reading from the previous reading. So if it is a positive, it is a rise. And if it is a negative, it is a positive, it is a rise. And if it is a negative, it is a fall. So we have said that at the BM, we have the reduced level as 1345.081. So we want to get the rise or a fall. So we subtract the back side minus intermediate side minus intermediate side minus foresight, back side minus foresight, back side minus foresight. So we have 2.475 minus 1.667. So it is 0.808, which is a positive. So it is 0.808. It is a rise. So next we have 1.667 minus 2.070. It is negative 0.403, meaning it is a fall. So it is 0.403. So you don't write to the negative side. You just write it in the fall column. So we go to next 2.070 minus negative 3.375. So it is 5.445, which is a positive 5.445. It is a positive. Then we go to next. We have a backside of negative 2.538. Negative 2.538 minus 2.350. So it is negative 4.888. So it is a fall of 4.888. Then we go to next. We have a backside of 2.960 minus 3.105, which we have a negative 0.145. So it is a fall of 0.145. So summation of rise and summation of fall. So we want to sum that 0.808 plus 5.445. So it is 6.253. Then 0.403 plus 4.888 plus 0.145. It is 5.436. 5.436. Let me just check. I don't want to go 4 point. 253, then 5.43. I don't know why is it 0.403 plus 4.888 plus 0.145. It is 5.436. Okay, so 6 2 5 3 and 4 5 4 3. So we can now do the reduced level. So reduced level, we have said the reduced level at the top is equals to the reduced level at the bottom is equals to the reduced level at the top plus a rise, or if it is a fall, it is minus fall. So at point A, we have a reduced level. So what about point B? So at point B, we have the reduced level at the top. We have the reduced level at the top. Reduced level at the top, which is 1345.081, and we have a rise of 0.08. So we have said that the reduced level at the bottom is equals to the reduced level at the top plus rise or minus fall. So in our case, at point B, we'll have the reduced level at the top as that, and then we have a rise of 0.808. So it is a plus 0.808. So 1345.081 plus 0.808. So it is the reduced level is 1345.889. 1345.889. So this will act as the reduced level at the top in our next case. So at point C we have the reduced level. At point C we have the reduced level at the top, minus fall. We have a fall, so it is minus fall. So it is 1345.889 minus 0.403. So it is minus 0.403, which is 1345.486. So it is 1345.486. So at change point 1, we have the reduced level at the top and we have a rise. So it means plus rise. So it is 1345.486 plus 5.445. So plus 5.445, which is 1350.931. So it is 1350.931. And at change point 2, we have the reduced level at the top and we have a fall of 4.888. So we have the reduced level at the top as 0.931 and we have a fall of that. So it is minus 4.888. So minus 4.888, which is 1346.043. 1346.043. So at point D, we have the reduced level at the top and we have a fall. So at point D, we have 1346.043 and we have a fall of 0.145. So minus 0.145, which is 1345.898. 1345.898. So that is the reduced reading as 1345.898. So we have reduced our level. We have reduced our level using the rise and fall method. So we want to check if we have done things correctly. So we want to perform the arithmetic checks. We want to perform the arithmetic checks. So the arithmetic check of our rise and fall method, it is summation. It is done by summing the back side minus the sum of the fore side should be equal to sum of rise minus the sum of fall, which should be equal to the last reduced level minus the first reduced level. So the sum of backside is 2.897 minus 2.08. Then the summation of rise is 6.253 minus 5.436. Should be equal to the last reduced reading 1345.898 minus 1345.081. So our answers should be equal. So 2.897 minus 2.008 is 0.816. then 6.253 minus 5.436 is 0.817. Then the lastly is the last reduced reading minus the first reduced reading, which is 1345.898 minus 1345.081, which is 0.817. So we have done, so it is 0.187 is equals to 0.187 is equals to 0.817. So meaning we have done our reduced level collected. So this is how you do you reduce your level using the rise and fall method, and then you perform the arithmetic checks. So I think that is it for today, and yeah, I hope tumeelewa. If you have not understood, please don't hesitate. Just comment on the comment section and let me know, and I'll repeat this over and over again. So if you have done this, they say that some question papers, some past papers, they give 20 marks. They give 20 marks. Some question papers give 20. Some, yeah, as some give up to 16 marks, but some ask, then they give you like 10 marks. We look at this question as we go by. So we want to the next we want to look when you've been given the benchmark, maybe at the bottom. You've been given the benchmark at the bottom place here. Maybe this benchmark was given here or in the middle. So we will look at that in our next video. So please share, subscribe, and like. So see you in my next video.